Alright, back over here at the house after going to Home Depot and then to Lowe's, because I looked online while I was at Home Depot and saw that Lowe's offered a bulk discount on the exact same product. So now I have a screen door and a huge amount of quarter round that goes all the way up to the front of the car. Getting it in the Jeep Renegade will be interesting. Jeep Renegade, as Nate knows, has infinite storage capacity. Alright, it successfully fits the door frame very nicely. Math test is finally over. So look who decided to join the house party. Alright, the goal for today is pretty simple. We're just going to basically put this 328 feet of quarter round inside the house. Nice and simple. And this is a nice Facebook Marketplace find as of a week ago or so for like $20 or $30, and it runs fine. Going over Liz's job roll here. So we got some quarter round. It's gonna go all inside of the house here to hide, just to kind of give it a finished look, and also to hide just some of the little panel gaps. Just like Tesla, this house has plenty of these little flooring gaps. Alright, this has her job and is working good at measuring and marking, and I'm gonna go get started on the cutting outside.
But here's the thing. How
Getting some advice from Mr. Skowronski on some things, and quarter round's going pretty well so far. In terms of the whole house, we're probably, I don't know, 20% done. We're actually making pretty good time. Now, we've only been working on it for a little over an hour. The corners are going very well. This is the most complicated corner we've done so far, but it's pretty well fit all the way around. So the quarter round definitely makes it look a lot better as a finished product. So it's good that we're doing that now. All right, Liz is gonna do some cutting now, and we'll see how this one goes. See how on target it is. All right, we'll see how Liz did with her cut. Ooh, oh, looks pretty on target to me.
Yay, I did it.
Nicely done, Lizzie. You get a good amount of the house done. Not all of it, but most of it. All the rooms back here are all done and stuff. Almost day out here today. Have the screen door open because it's actually warmer outside than it is inside right now. So inside it is only 60 degrees, but it's like 65 outside. Happy 2 weeks of owning a house to Elizabeth and I. We bought it 2 weeks ago today. Liz is doing some paint picking out right now, and I'm gonna get back to the quarter round. Elizabeth's turn to power wash. Yep, Liz just got done power washing the patio here. So it's looking pretty good now. It still has some staining, but it's a lot better than it started. And we might, you know, bleach the rest of this or something like that. Got the Michigan game on. They're playing Iowa today. And right now we're just going to caulk up all the gaps in the top of the shoe molding and get it ready for painting. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Most of the house is caulked. Still have a few rooms to go. This is putting painter's putty in. Liz is doing a pneumatic nail over here. All right, our before and after here. Liz is gonna turn this wall into that color.
Rosemary.
And then what's the other wall looking like?
Evergreen log.
Evergreen. In Ben's opinion, basically the same color.
It's not the same color. They are clearly green.
We'll see if they actually look different at the end.
Green.
But yeah, we got everything ready to go. We got some edgers, so we'll see how that works. If not, we'll continue the taping, but we'll see how the edger works for painting instead of having to tape everything, because that's a lot of surface area to tape. And we'll see how the painting goes here. Just had Jacob and Rachel over, so it was nice throwing them around. And now we're gonna get to painting and hopefully get, well, we'll see. All right, finally done with work for today. Got, I don't know, 60% of the painting total done in terms of surface area. So the master bedroom to go. Have to touch up this room, the kitchen here in the hallway. I still have to do this side of the kitchen, but got a lot of stuff done anyway, and all the prep work for the most part, so. Like a war zone right now, but it'll be fine for tonight, and then Liz has bachelorette party tomorrow, but I'll be back over. Didn't take a lot of video today, but we got a lot done. So as of yesterday, this room had 2 coats on both colors, because there's an accent wall here, the darker green and then the lighter green right there. And then the hallway and this part of the kitchen all had 1 to 2 coats depending on the area. And as of today, everywhere in here has 2 coats, including the kitchen, which took a long time to get all this edge work done. Just a lot of edges in here, but that's what I spent most of the day on, was just this part of the kitchen. But it's all done, all the little nooks and crannies for the most part. And then put a second coat on the areas that needed it over here and through the hallways. Some of it's still wet, but major day of progress in here. Battery died inside, but yeah, spent all weekend working on painting and stuff. Got most of it done, probably about, I'd say at least 75% of total painting done. Just have the master bedroom to go, which should be the easiest. And then Liz is gonna come by the house later this week and do the trim touch-ups that she would like to. And we should be about done with painting and finally ready to move into the house. All right, up on the roof here. So the gutter guard is doing its job very well for the most part. So I'm gonna continue it down to the end here, because this is the side of the house that's under the trees. All right, painting update. We're just almost at 3 weeks of owning the house. We took care of the kitchen pretty much entirely. Some parts of it need a second coat, which I think Liz is gonna do before too long. I don't know if it can be seen on camera, looks like it can. Just a little bit in a couple areas on this wall need it, and then just a little bit of edge touch-ups everywhere else, but nothing else that would need the roller, except for this little mini wall here has some discoloration. But roller there, roller on that wall. Little mini edge touch-ups everywhere else, and this room will be done. This room's pretty much completely done. We got the dark green over here and the little bit lighter green on this wall. Finally, in the master bedroom, we have this room that's gonna get another coat by me in a couple minutes. And then this wall right, or the other 3 walls here are in pretty good shape, just some light touch-ups needed. This wall here is gonna get a full roller, basically be a 3rd coat, kind of. And that should about finish it. This hallway is also completely done, and also just needs a little bit of edge touch-ups, but it looks pretty good everywhere in terms of not needing the roller anymore, so. that's that wall completed with the roller. Now I just gotta touch up the edges with the brush. Gonna go ahead and finish the painting by rolling these areas right here. This wall has just a little bit coming through of the old color yellow. Kind of see it like right about there. Liz is gonna finish that up and then start on just finishing up some of the trim, just covering over some of these areas with white. It's a to-do list for today for me. This will just be taking care of the paint, and then we'll get all the paint out of the house by the end of today is the goal. First on the list for today is just to get some of this cleaned up. I mean, it's we had all the quarter round going on and stuff here, so it's pretty messy right now. So. Back up on the roof. Lions are getting destroyed today by the Patriots. I was using this flammable material, switching it out with this aluminum stuff. Lots of work in the next couple of days, and then finally it'll be time for Liz to move in, and then I'll follow a week or so behind that. All right, over here again at the house, major work day today. Liz is taking care of all the white trim today. We're gonna be done with the white trim by the end of today. Mr. Skoronsky's working on putting some shelf liners in all the drawers. I'm working on putting this in the door jamb for the garage door. Let's see how it lines up. Yeah, this way. This is all done now, all the trim. This room is completely finished with everything. Actually, I have to put up the little fireplace electric one that's sitting over here right now. So I gotta put that up, but then this room will be completely done and ready to be moved into. We have the mattress out in the garage, and the bed frame should be getting here in the next 2 days. So it'll be livable after that. And then we're gonna order a dining room table. It's gonna go right there under that. We have the kitchen all cleaned off now. We're gonna start bringing kitchen things over here tomorrow, and then eventually just need a microwave. But other than that, we have all of our appliances here already. So we're in pretty good shape with everything for the most part. Got the Google Home set up in here, and so now we have some garage music now that the Wi-Fi is working. Just got the drill press installed, so the tool wall and garage workshop is coming together. This thing right here, I'm gonna mount underneath this shelf, and then that will give it just a little storage shelf, but more importantly, some rails to slide my power tools into. I have an idea of how I'm going to mount it. It involves this thing, and it involves making noise, so I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to do that. Another half day from work today to do some housework, and it's 61 degrees inside right now, air flowing through while I'm doing some outside work today, because like I said, today is 73, shorts and t-shirt weather, but tomorrow drops off a cliff to 50s and rain, so we're gonna get all the outside stuff done today. The other day I saw some water coming out of this particular junction here, and I wonder why that is. It's completely clogged. All right, cleared the jam up there. That was the easy part. Now it's dealing with this. This is where it comes out of. You might not see anything because it's completely buried in dirt.